Learn how to sew in 2 weeks. It's day 6, and we're going to do rapid fire sewing vocabulary so you can start following tutorials and making your first sewing projects. Seam allowance is how far in from the edge of your fabric you sew your line down. This is important because if you sew too far in, you're making your garment smaller. So you want to watch this. If your pattern doesn't specify seam allowance, assume it's somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. Often on patterns, you'll be told to put either right sides together or wrong sides together. The right side is the front of your fabric, what you want people to see, where the pattern is, where the texture is. The wrong side is the back. Top stitches are stitches that go on the top of your fabric, and they're not necessarily holding pieces of fabric together structurally, but they're more for decorative purposes or sometimes to just make things lay in a certain way. A good example of a top stitch is the pockets on jeans. Backstitching is a technique to make sure that your thread can't just pull out of your fabric. You tack it down by moving forward a few steps, then going backwards on the same line, and then continuing to go forward. First sewing project tomorrow.